How we are going today, guys. Back out here at you know, the old Kentland. You'd think after making so many videos here I'd be out of ideas, but I'm not. I'm never out of ideas. But first of all, before we talk about today's video, the house out here, the trail entrance, has some alpacas. Oi! What's going on, you alpaca? Just look, they look like little baby alpacas. That is so sick. Imagine just having alpacas as a kid. You're like, hey mom, can I go outside and play with the alpacas? Anyway, on today's video, I'll be discussing my new favorite mount. You might already have an idea of what it is if you watched last video, because I use it a lot more than my regular. But yeah, so if you're going for a ride, we'll be talking about that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, maybe you should consider doing that. Also, if you haven't donated to my my mullet yet, you can also do that, link down below. But anyway, let's go for a pedal and we'll get into today's topic. Now, in regards to like my new favorite mount, it's going to be a pretty big game changer for maybe some of you, especially coming into an Australian summer where it's really freaking hot and the last thing you want to be doing is like sweating all over the joint. I am going to be riding the Rocky Garden Trail today, just because one, I'm riding on my own. I have no friends. Well, no, it's Father's Day, so everyone's hanging out with their, you know, their dads and stuff like that. But my old boy's up and away at the moment, so not seeing him today. So just going to be out here riding on my own. Quickly, also just mention, if you are ever out at Kentland and you are wondering where the entry is for this trail, because Trailforks actually has it on the app around the wrong way. This is the entry. After I first rode this trail, I did put it on my YouTube channel, and I had a lot of locals tell me that this is the way that you do enter the trail, not how Trailforks recommends that you do it. They actually have this as the exit, which is not correct. So yeah. Second time I've ridden this, so should be interesting. I rode this a long time ago. I definitely personally feel I've gotten a lot more comfortable on the bike since then. That was a bit of a stick to the old helmet. Forgot how tight it is through here. Yeah, change of plans. Up the top of the 5 ways. Like, the Rocky Trail is fun, but it's just so much, like, it's a cross country trail, so I don't know, I want to just ride down and then battle it coming back up and then ride down again. Like, I was like, I'll go ride there because like I haven't shown that stuff in a while, but this stuff's just too much fun. So we'll ride this stuff. Now, a few videos back when I first started using this under the visor mount, I did state that I still think that the chest strap is the best mount for mountain biking. And now, my opinion on it is slowly but surely changing. Especially now that, you know, winter is definitely on the way out and summer's on the way in. This helmet mount is just becoming my go-to for so many reasons, which I will explain. And why I think that if you don't run the mount under your visor yet, that you should. It'll all be explained. Have a good day, bro. Get up here, get my feet ready. That berm is getting worse and worse, man. Now, I understand that obviously there's the whole world of using like a full face mount with like a chin mount, but that's just not a reality for me at the moment. It will be moving forward into summer, especially because I definitely want to spend a lot of time down at Threadbow this summer. Well, obviously as much as I can with obviously COVID and everything else. So for the time being, with just a normal open face helmet, I guess, I don't think that's what they're called. The mount under the visor is my go-to visor from now on. Now, here's the first reason why I'm using this mount over the chest mount as my, you know, my now go-to. Firstly, it's really just because it's like a set and forget. You clip it on under, you sort of get the angle right, you put your helmet on, and you're good to go. With the chest mount, I feel like you're constantly having to tighten the thing up. You're constantly making sure that the angle's right, and it just, I love the chest mount, don't get me wrong, I love it. Like obviously you guys know I've used it so much, but it's just become more of an inconvenience, and the amount of times that I have shit footage is just ridiculous because like for whatever reason I didn't tighten it up. I didn't tighten my right side up so it shakes more on that, or I didn't tighten the back up and stuff like that. So the first reason why I am now using this as my main go is because it is really, really simple, and it's just clip in and then like you set and you forget that it's there. Just a quick little reminder, if you would like to subscribe to the channel, go for it, you know, get around that little subscription button, maybe like this video if you're enjoying it so far, and if you want to donate to some mental health research, link is in the description for this dirty, disgusting mullet. Reason number 2 as to why I'm now using the under the visor helmet mount as my go-to is because I personally think with the Hero 7 that the stabilization works best on it versus the chest strap. Now, obviously that comes to the fact that once my helmet's on my head, it is quite tight. There's not a lot of moving parts. And so the stabilization sort of does look better. You know, obviously with the chest mount, like I was talking before, you need to make sure the thing is super freaking tight. You need to make sure everything is sort of correct to get the best optimal footage. Now, do keep in mind that I'm using Hero 7, and if I did have the Hero 8 or potentially Hero 9 in the future, that this might change. But for my current setup with the Hero 7, the under the visor mount just seems to get the better stabilized footage. Now, my third and last point, and keep in mind, this is moving into an Australian summer, and if you're not from Australia, we get really hot summers, like you know, it'll stay 30 degrees over the night and go up to like 45 degrees during the day. So riding in summer, as much as it is fun, it's extremely hot. And obviously when you mountain bike, most people like to wear long sleeves just in case you fall off and you don't get gravel rash and stuff on your arms. So having a extremely tight freaking sports bra chest strap is just really annoying. Like, it is super sweaty, and like you constantly feel like you're sort of suffocating, especially when it's hot and you're doing a big ride or something like that. So having that ability to just have it sit on your head and like just be free and like feel like you're, because the biggest thing for me is I hate riding with camera bags. Like, this is why this hip pack has been such a big game changer for me, because it just sits on my back, but the majority of my back's still free and it gets air. So just not having to worry about wearing a freaking crop top sports bra while riding, Jesus Mitchell, words, is just so much better. I actually enjoy riding so much more because I feel so much more free and I can just move and I don't have this camera like bouncing around on my chest. I'm obviously not going to stop using the chest strap. Like, it is such a good mount and it makes for such an interesting angle, and it really puts you in it's a great perspective of mountain biking. I just personally think moving forward that I'm really starting to enjoy this head cam footage, and from what a lot of people have told me in the comments is that they think that chin mount is the best. So when that world opens up to me, it's going to be interesting to try the two of them. But for now, I think this is going to be my daily view, or your daily view of me riding. Don't get me wrong, I've still got my chest strap in my back, my pack here, to sort of mix up the footage here and there, because it just does make it a lot more enjoyable and more entertaining to watch if you have multiple angles. But for me, in my riding experience, especially like I said, moving into this warmer weather, I just can't beat this helmet mount at the moment. And if you're wondering how I'm actually filming this right now, I don't have a tripod by any means. I didn't bring that. I've simply just got myself a stick to film you guys. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer this helmet mount view? Do you prefer the chest strap? Let me know. Obviously you guys are the viewers of this channel, but this is just purely my own thoughts and opinions. And if enough of you be like, nah man, Mitch, you need to be still rocking that chest cam, like I still will, like I'm still going to, but for now I just think, and I think for you guys as well, if you are out there riding, getting a little mount under your visor, it just sort of just changes the game of you. Like, it just really changes your riding experience, eh? It's just so much more enjoyable, I personally think. Which I seem to ride in every clip of Kentland, because it is my new favorite trail here at Kentland. It doesn't have a name. There's no name on Trail Forks. If anyone here on this channel knows the name of this trail, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna claim it. It's just gonna become, I told John it'll be mine and John's trail, but John's too busy having freaking weekends away with the family and Mudgee and stuff like that. I've also spoke to John about potentially coming back out here and like bringing some tools and stuff and like sort of fixing this up. Like, this berm could be so much fun if it's a little bit taller, because it's like, because it hasn't got like any height to it. It's really just like this stupid mellow sandy corner that's almost like impossible to hit with speed. And like, you can see here that they tried to make it like a jump out berm, which is, I still enjoy the idea of, but we just need it just needs some love. So, and you can also actually see that it used to cut down through here. But my favorite part of it obviously is this part coming up here, which is the rock garden down. Like, I am getting a little bit more comfortable jumping on a bike, but even this berm here could use some love. But for me personally, I just love like a little tricky, oh, wrong way. I just love like a little tricky little rock garden. Oh God, a bit too hard on the brakes there. For me, this is just like what mountain biking is about, is stuff like that, where it's just like picking a line and committing to it. That's just what I love about getting out here on the bike, that type of stuff. So yeah, if anyone knows the name of that, let me know in the comment section, because one, I want to know, and then two, if it doesn't have a name, you better believe your boy's gonna claim it. Whew. Also spoke about coming out here and like building some like skinnies and stuff, because I think that would be a sick little add-on to Kent Lynn. Like there's one skinny on one of the early jump lines. I think it's like Magic Carpet, but like some real proper skinnies would be sick. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's like a little bit repetitive, like just constantly coming out riding here in Kent Lynn, and then yeah, but it's just still trying to find my new routine with like catching up with friends to go ride bikes. And unfortunately today is Father's Day, so a lot of my friends have got other commitments. I do want to start going back and riding some other trails. It's just organizing it with friends, and then yeah. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, let me know what your favorite GoPro mount is that you like to ride with. And I'm going to steal something here from, I think his name's David Jones. I think it is David Jones, isn't it? Or whatever he is. He's like that Kiwi snowboarder. But I'm going to start answering a question at the bottom, or at the end of every video. So if you've got a question you'd like to ask me, drop it down below and I'll be sure to answer that one for you. But besides all that, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. If you'd like to keep up with me during the week, you can follow me right here. If you'd like to donate some money to some mental health research for this dirty mullet, the link for that is also below. But yeah, besides all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic one. Oh, actually, I'm about to Insta360 sending us some cameras to work at the Dome. So I'm 100% going to bring one of those out riding. So look forward to some 360 action in the future. So that's an exciting one. So if you like the sound of that, maybe subscribe. But with that all said and done, hope you have a good one. Get outside, enjoy life, and yeah, stay steezy. Ooh, stay steezy. Peace.